all I knew is I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to perform. I wanted to dance. I wanted to act. And I remember the show starting, and I went, I just pointed, said, I'm going to be on that stage one day.
Wow. I was in Wembley.
Yeah. And it happened. When you start working in a field that you enjoy, when you start doing a job that you love, you will never work another day in your life.
Does it feel like you're ever working when you go into all these film and TV?
This is the beauty of it. When I'm on set, I'm happy. And when I'm on set, that's my happy place. Being a normal looking person, but having a bug, a dari,
You're quite unique.
Yeah, that would have to fit into a certain way in front of a screen.
Yeah.
That's why when people used to see me walk on, they'd think, oh, the hell's he doing?
Cleaner.
And then when I used to rip open my coat, that was it. The drop.
Yeah, wow.
It was to catch them off guard as well.
Yeah, it stunned millions of people. Like,
honestly, all I did was just never gave up. If somebody made a negative comment, a negative action, anything like that, a negative paragraph in a comment or whatever like that, I used to read it and go for.
hi guys, welcome to the podcast today. My name's Harinder Malay. I'm so excited that you're here today to join us. I've got an amazing guest today. We're going to be talking entrepreneurship, freelancing, working in the creative industries, life, family, and spirituality. I can't wait for you to meet my first guest. He's a prominent Sikh entertainer who was hiding behind the scenes until about 2008 when he exploded on national TV. He then toured and entertained millions of people across the globe, and now he's taken his hand to acting. Without further ado, I want to introduce you to Madhu Singh. Madhu.
Hey.
Welcome to the podcast today, Madhu. Thanks for coming down.
Thank you for having me.
It's a delight seeing you again, Madhu, because we either see you on screen or people might know I see you at programs sometimes, which was a lot more back in the day.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was really cool, right? We'll talk a little bit more about that later, but how have you been? How's things?
Just it now. It's been a long journey.
Yeah.
But I've now put my hand in acting.
Yeah.
And I wish to succeed in that.
How's that going? Like,
it's a struggle. It's a
struggle.
Everything's a struggle.
And what sort of
struggle is the fun bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What sort of struggles do you face?
There's probably not written any roles for Sikhs, guy with a turban, a beard, but I'm hoping to change that.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to change that.
That's amazing. And so for those of you who don't know, Madhu actually features as an SA, which is a supporting artist.
Yeah.
In a prominent UK London-based BBC show, and it's called EastEnders. So for those of you watching, there you go. And Madhu's quite prominent. You're there quite regularly now, aren't you? How long have you been doing that?
That I've been doing for a couple of years now.
Couple of years.
But yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. The cast are lovely. The crew amazing.
Yeah.
But everyone just gets on and does their thing.
How did you come to get to being on EastEnders?
Agent.
An agent, okay.
Yeah. Need a good agent. Rachel.
Is that Rachel's People?
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't supposed to, a spoiler alert. They're supposed to be a good agency, aren't they? I've heard a lot of good things about them.
She's looked after me. And yeah, she's the one who got me into EastEnders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been amazing.
Amazing. And amazing. Do you do any other sort of TV shows or
any
films?
kind of film, TV shows? I mean, I did Hijack.
Okay.
I was on Apple TV with Idris Elba.
Oh wow! Yeah, amazing.
I did a tiny little glimpse of me in Ghostbusters 2.
Wow!
But it was just these are kind of like dreams come true.
Yeah, that's got to be really fun, right? Like
it is. It's long, it's hard work, but the final result is
when you look back and you see yourself. How do people like approach you after they've seen you on TV or?
See, you get those people, the background artists and actors, who like to make a song and dance of every single glimpse they've seen on.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who just waits for somebody to just send me a WhatsApp and says, "Hey, is that you?"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah. I don't like to make a hoo-ha of it because you never know. You could be edited out.
Yeah, that's true. You don't make the final cut, right?
So I just think, do my thing, put my head down, and carry on to the next project, then the next project. And if it comes out, it comes out.
So is that a common like theme that happens in like films and TVs that you could actually just spend a whole day filming and they just won't use the shot?
Sometimes you can spend a whole week
Really?
doing that same scene. And you went, hold on, I spent two odd weeks doing this scene.
Yeah.
And it's probably about 10 seconds.
Wow.
15 seconds max.
That's insane. Like imagine being there the whole day, like
And
sitting around.
If you've got all the budget, then
Yeah.
they make use of it. Definitely.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And I think like, so people, some of you might not know, but I've featured in some like film and TV work as well, and have seen like how difficult it can be actually, how you're obviously visually we're different as Sikhs and we're not here to make a hoo-ha about it, but it's kind of just to share some of the challenges that you might find. Do you find anything like that? Because obviously truth be told, it is quite a male white dominated industry, changing a lot now. I know Disney are making a lot of changes and people are bringing in change.
I would say in the last 5 years, we're beginning to see more. It's becoming more multicultural.
Okay.
It's not just your typical white male or black male. Literally, there's a lot of Chinese people. There's loads. There's Indian.
It's a nice diverse mix now.
It's beautiful.
Okay. And it must be so nice with all the different like kind of ethnicities mix and have a little laugh.
The beauty of it is, when you're waiting to go on set, you make friends.
Yeah.
You make good friends. You make great friends. You make some ungrateful friends. But yeah, but it's good.
Talk about that another time, maybe.
Yes.
So Madhu, you didn't initially start off in like entertainment, right? Like what was you doing before this?
I've always been wanting to do entertainment, but I've had all sorts of funny jobs. I was working at Dixon's for several years before Britain's Got Talent happened. And while I was doing Dixon's, I used to do Mutz Cuts.
Oh yeah, I remember Mutz Cuts. Mutz, a big shout out to you. Like everyone who's like of the Asian community growing up of our age loved Mutz Cuts, right?
It was truly inspiring.
Wow.
An amazing friend for life.
Amazing. And you're still in touch?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Still in touch with him. Got 3 lovely, beautiful kids.
Wow.
But yeah, he's amazing. He's doing well.
It was
the quintessential family man.
Yeah. Oh, that's it now. That means he's not going out anywhere.
Only with me.
Lockdown. And I'm not talking about COVID. So like, Mutz was amazing. And I think you, for me, made the show because you could hear you in the background where you're laughing and joking. And it was that really highlighted the show for me because Mutz was great, obviously, the things that he did and the presenting, the style, the confidence. But like having that extra sort of like highlight in the background, the accents was amazing.
It was just so much fun to do. So much fun to do. And we'd be there at 2-3 in the morning doing one episode, then
really
3 episodes in one hit. But it was too much fun.
Wow.
Too much fun.
And I think that really translated in how it viewed, how people saw it, isn't it?
Yes, it did. The things we used to get up to.
I don't know if is it camera ready?
Another podcast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it was good fun. I learned a hell of a lot from Mutz.
Yeah.
So much.
Do you think we should get Mutz on a podcast? Mutz? If you're watching, comment below or get in touch. Let's get you on a podcast, man. I think it'll be great. All-time OG Mutz Cuts. Well, that'll be fantastic. Guys, sorry for the interruption. Just a quick reminder to subscribe and turn on all bell notifications so that you can watch this podcast and other future podcasts when they're coming out. And please comment below. Let me know what you think of it, what we could do better, anything that you liked, and then we can just do better for you next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the podcast. Let's get back to it. So Madhu, so you worked at Dixon's, like in Heathrow, which I spoke to people who worked there as well, and they had so much fun. But then you went into obviously Britain's Got Talent, so that must have taken over your life. Like, how was that?
It literally did. 1 minute, 6 to 2, 2 to 10 shifts, 4 days on, 2 days off.
Mm-hmm.
And again, so I struggled to get there in the morning.
Okay.
I struggled.
Yeah.
But now that I'm doing the acting work, in the last several years, I don't think I've ever been late once.
Oh, really?
Never once.
Aren't they long days though when you're doing it?
And they like can start at 4, 4:30, 5, 5:30, 6, and I'm there before anyone. I'm there before production.
That's saying something.
So that tells me a lot about myself.
Yeah.
That was my calling. That was my love. That's what I want to be.
So acting is kind of the real feature. That's really where the heart lies. Because you can you can dance, you can act. People don't know, but Madhu's actually a really good singer. He people don't know this, but might not know this, but your dad was probably the first Kirtani in the UK, right?
Correct. That's
a Sikh traditional musician who sings the hymns. And people watching this, like our parents and grandparents would definitely have heard of Bhai Gurdial Singh Rasya. They are amazing. Like even having met them, so humbled. And they were the first Kirtani in the UK. How was it growing up in such a home and beautiful home of like Kirtan and music? And
yeah, I'm not going to say it was tough. Tough was having all boys.
Oh yeah, you've got how many brothers?
WWF. Has anyone seen a Bollywood film called Satte Pe Satta?
Sorry, no.
Mate, watch that, or if you know the reference to it, there's 7 boys, and they were animals. But when Dad used to, whoosh,
oh, bad.
That was it. Everyone got
into line.
Yeah. That was a bit about our background life, but it was nice because there was instruments always lying around in the house. And sometimes I'd jump on the vaja, sometimes I'd jump on the tabla, sometimes I'd jump on a guitar, bass guitar. And as we were growing up, I started to bring stuff from school.
Okay.
Like drum kits and whatever.
Yeah.
So I had all these instruments at my disposal. I became like a jack of all trades and master of none. But you know what I mean?
You know what the original saying is for that though?
Let's go on, tell me.
Jack of all trades, masters of some.
Oh.
Apparently. Someone can verify it and tell us, but that's what I've seen and heard. So
very good.
So you used to play and learn all these instruments at like from a young age.
I mean, I couldn't learn them.
Yeah.
I'd more so to watch my dad or my brothers, who are 2 professional tabla players in this country.
Amazing.
I should watch them and play. Dad used to obviously straighten out the fingers.
Yeah.
But it was an amazing feeling.
Yeah.
It was an amazing feeling. Putting on cassettes.
Yeah.
Diamonds from Hira.
Wow. Oh, you're going back.
ACS.
Yeah.
3 Go.
Yeah.
It was the best.
So it wasn't just like Sikh music and like Kirtan and Gurbani. It was actually a mix of like sort of Punjabi songs as well. So like traditional folk songs.
People kept thinking, oh, that household must be really strict. But it wasn't. Dad used to allow us to listen to Bhangra music and even play with it if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Just so that we could stay connected to music.
So how important do you think that was actually to be, because do you think that restriction would have changed everything or? I
mean, it depends how, you know, when you say fire in the belly, how much do you want, how much do you want to learn? And how can I put it? It's really difficult. Kirtan was our foundation and classical.
Okay, wow.
Then it went on to Bhangra, bit of pop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it was different Bangla back then, right? You'd had live bands, isn't it? Probably it wasn't like the kind of stuff you get now. It's very
The
different.
live bands were insane
Yeah,
back in the days.
yeah,
You have DCS,
yeah.
one of my favorites. Sahotas, Hira.
Ida, yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
All of them. They were so brilliant
yeah.
in their live performances. And sometimes I remember going to daytime gigs. I'm showing my age, man.
Daytimers.
Daytime. You know what? I do my little dance here and there, but I would be leaning on the stage, watching the band,
Really?
how they would gel with each other and interact with each other. That was more fascinating.
Wow.
And never forget that. Always.
So live bands, like this, is something else, right? Like it's you can't appreciate like music is appreciated in different
live bands back in the 70s, I mean, mainly in the 80s and 90s, even now, were phenomenal. Keeping it going is a gentleman called Harry Mataru.
Okay.
The
He's like
legend.
a Vajra, right?
He used to play keyboards, but he runs a band called the Legends Band,
Okay.
and they still do live PAs.
Really?
It's insane. And he was one of the best.
Wow.
One of the best, I'm telling you.
Wow.
So if I ever know where they're playing, I might just pop in for a few moments.
Yeah.
It's nostalgia, total nostalgia.
So would you say all that sort of key influence we talked about Kirtan, and then you got the live music of like sort of gone from Kirtan to then Bhangra and live bands, and that has that what how do you feel that influenced your career and aspirations?
All I knew is I wanted to be on stage. I wanted to perform. I wanted to dance. I wanted to act. I remember watching a video clip from a movie where Govinda is walking down the stairs, or Mithun and Govinda, not in the same film. But they're walking down the stairs, and then they superimposed people running up to them.
Oh wow.
With the autograph books.
Yeah, okay.
And they're just going like this, signing, and there's people taking pictures and everything. And I was just like, wow, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in front of the hi-fi, big stack hi-fi.
God, I forgot what that was for a minute. Like hi-fi. Yeah, mate.
Hi-fi.
I like.
Sitting in front of the hi-fi with headphones stuck in. And I remember it was the ones with the orange foam.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And I'd put them on and I'd press play, listen to the song, and I'd push the thingies in.
Earphones, yeah.
Put the headphones, push them in so it sounded like a bit of an echo,
Yeah.
like I was there.
Wow.
And I would picturize myself.
Yeah.
I'd always picturize myself being on stage with about 20, 30 dancers.
Wow.
And lo and behold, I did China's Got Talent, and we had
He was on China's Got Talent as well.
we had 300 dancers,
Oh, that must have been epic.
300 backing dancers. And that was insane.
Wow. So did you feel like almost, it sounds like you almost sort of manifested it for some point. You kind of like, you was listening to the headphones and you really get into the mode of like being there, visualizing it. And then before you know it.
I would be the last person to even say something like that. Just now that I'm saying it, I remember, okay. There was one moment where I remember going to Wembley Arena for the first time, and I walked up the steps, and then there was a bit of a song that came on, and I looked and I had to move my head, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I remember the show starting, and I just pointed, said, I'm going to be on that stage one day.
Wow. I was in Wembley.
Yeah. I said, I'm going to be on that stage one day. And it happened.
Wow.
It happened. Done it several times actually, but
fantastic. That must have been amazing.
It's just the energy that you get, the buzz is beyond any explanation.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's really amazing to hear. Like, because like our community, as you may know, like our parents' generation, they would have been like, oh no, get a professional job, or like being professional, being like a lawyer or like a doctor or an accountant.
Oh, they
But-
tried.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tried. Well, once I did Britain's Got Talent, then they went, oh, okay.
Sort of believed you a bit, like, okay,
Yeah.
got validation there.
Then they were like, okay, fair enough. You carry on. Before that, it was just coming at 2, 3 in the morning, and Dad was waiting, waiting for me in the dark. So I, yeah. I'm like, I think so.
Oh,
That's it, no more.
really?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever came when I was halfway around the corner. Yeah, whatever.
What would you say to someone who's like, because especially our community, and it could be anyone as well out there, who wants to get into like a creative industry or start a business, doing something against the grain, and especially what our parents' generation would have thought. What kind of advice would you give to them to pursue their dream? Like,
Don't give up. Do not give up. When you start working in a field that you enjoy, when you start doing a job that you love, you will never work another day in your life. You will never.
That's powerful.
Trust me, go out there and do something you love. And I'm telling you, everything will just come, like all the finances and all the stability will always come after.
Is that true? Because I hear people say that. Does it really happen in that way? Like, you literally, once you follow the thing that you really love, it's kind of.
I know people who wanted to get into acting, and they've gone to several auditions, 10 auditions, and they've got turned down by everybody. That's going to happen. It's a part and parcel of what we do. Do not give up. Just carry on.
Wow.
I remember coming from a shoot, and I got a phone call from an agent, and she said, listen, they want you to play the father's friend. And I went, okay. And they gave me the dialogue, and she goes, I want it now. And I was like, come on, please. Give me a day. And they go, no, they want it by tomorrow morning. And I went, fine. And I did it. I did probably the worst version of it. Like, I wrote it down because I couldn't remember the whole dialogues.
Yeah.
It was too much.
Was this the audition? Was this the audition?
No, this was just kind of a self-tape.
Oh, right. Okay.
So stuck the paper there, and I was talking into the mic, and I was like, yeah, and giving all my dialogue. And the next day I got the role.
Wow.
And I was just like, whoa. And I said, if I had put more effort into it, what do you think I could have achieved?
Yeah.
That was me being really tired, and I was like, please. It's, as I said, about a week later, they changed my role to a doctor. I played a doctor in the Buckingham Murders.
Okay.
So check it out.
Check it out, guys. Yeah, definitely.
Even though I need a doctor.
Yeah, and you did also call the Midwife as well, which sounds like it was a bit of fun. Something.
All the Midwife was fun.
Yeah.
All the Midwife was too much fun.
Really?
Yeah. It's a nice little film set. Everything's outside. It's just really cool.
Yeah. Does it feel like you're ever working when you go into all these film and TV?
This is the beauty of it. When I'm on set, I'm happy. And when I'm on set, that's my happy place.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a really a negative. There might be negative moments, but I'm in my happy place.
Yeah. Because your core's already happy. You're like fulfilling your need, isn't it? Or you're filling your sort of your wish, your desire.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. You had the growing up in Kirtan and then in Punjabi music, and you Bollywood films and stuff as well. You're a big filmy fan, right? You're a big film.
I love my movies. I love my movies. I mean, I'm hoping one day to have my own podcast. My own.
I think we could do a joint thing, guys. What do you reckon? What do you think if we do Do I
And
think?
movies.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Talk about movies,
Shamo.
or do you think? I think Madhu will just steal the show, obviously.
No, no,
But
no, no,
do you
no.
think maybe I should just be there just to like nudge a little
But
bit?
I literally, if anyone knows, I don't have many friends, and
He has loads of friends, millions.
I live practically in the cinema, but at least watch 4 a week.
Wow, you literally you watched Mission Impossible: The
That's not-
Final Reckoning last night.
It was a good finish to that as a second part.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really good. First one I absolutely loved.
yeah.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is on another level.
Like he does his own stunts and stuff. That's insane, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
I've heard he flies in his own helicopter into Longcross into the studios. So,
I was there one day recording. I was like, "Who's that? Oh!"
that's Tom Cruise, yeah, and like it's amazing. And I think
The beauty of him is as well, he's so humble.
is he?
He will actually stop, take a picture with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He that's what he does when he goes onto the red carpet and stuff. He makes sure he literally everyone.
Oh, because I've heard mixed things about him, but I don't know. It could be sometimes the crew around him or the people.
When he works, he works.
Okay.
No messing around then,
Yeah, yeah,
which is fair enough.
yeah, yeah. If you're paying, millions, and
There you go. But just abide by the rules. Simple.
yeah. At the end of the day, I guess you got a film to make. That's the objective, isn't it? Then everything around it can be.
This one's about 2 hours 50 minutes long,
Yeah.
but
So like a Bollywood film.
it is.
Was there an intermission?
Bollywoods are shorter now.
Yeah,
these
yeah,
days.
yeah. I know that. Realize, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just do 2 parts and more people watch.
But I love my movies. I love it.
So, guys, what do you reckon? I mean, we could do like a film review podcast and talk about other topics, me and Madhu. If you think it's something that would work, drop a comment down below to say Madhu and Harinder on a podcast or something and let us know. We'd love to get your feedback on how you think it would happen.
There is one podcast that we have to make together.
Yes.
Superstitions.
Superstitions. Wow. That's a topic.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think there's some crazy, crazy things out there, isn't it?
You cannot leave at 1:45.
Oh my God, my mum. Sorry, mum. Yeah.
How's it, mom?
Yeah.
Sorry, auntie.
Yeah.
I can't gift you any shoes.
Oh, not heard that one. That's crazy. Gift you any shoes?
You'll walk out my life. But
What?
There's some people who do want to give those juttiyan to. I swear to God.
I've heard some. Do you have the height like minus the vegetarians and all that, but you have like no eating meat on Tuesdays and Thursdays and all this sort of stuff? Like just this weird kind of like if you grew up in a meat household.
I don't get it.
Yeah, like
I knew people who would cook meat on a Sunday.
Yeah.
They wouldn't touch it until 12 o'clock.
Oh.
Until 12 o'clock. And then they would not eat. They would attack
oh my
the
God.
patilla. It was bad.
That's insane.
And it
You
was
wait,
just-
so they'll cook the whole of Sunday and then wait till like Monday morning, like 1 past 12 and eat the padilla. Like,
Then somebody goes, why are you not eating on Sunday? They go, oh no, Rabada din, yeah. It's God's day on Sunday. And then they said, Baki des shaitan de din, yeah.
yeah. The rest like the devils or something.
It just made no sense.
That's insane. There is some crazy ones out there. The whole Asian community, I'm sure you've got loads to share with like superstitions and
please.
share them below. And I think, yeah, if you think that me and Madhu should set up a separate podcast of just me and him, get some guests in, talk about films, talk about music, talk about superstitions. Because life, yeah. What do you reckon?
Life.
Drop us a little comment below, guys. Let us know. Guys, sorry for the interruption. Just a quick reminder to subscribe and turn on all bell notifications so that you can watch this podcast and other future podcasts when they're coming out. And please comment below. Let me know what you think of it, what we could do better, anything that you liked, and then we can just do better for you next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the podcast. Let's get back to it. And so, Madhu, like, I think it's amazing. Like, I know obviously your family, your brothers. A shout out to all your brothers like Kuli, Minta, Binda, Sat, Tony, everyone. You guys are amazing. Minta and Tony, especially, like you mentioned, they're like tabla players. Tabla is like an Indian traditional drum. and they're like amazing. They're like sort of best in the country type vibes, aren't they? They're like up there with it, and
They're okay. They're all right.
they're great. They like Minta especially is really like he's got a specific kind of audience that he sort of like caters to in terms of like classical music. Is it more
Classical. They're all on their own professional level.
Both of them are professional level. And Tony Amritpal, he actually performed at my wedding, and with his band. So him and Jagdeep Kaur, they're like husband and wife. They've got this amazing duo, and we had so Jagdeep plays the guitar and Tony plays the tabla, which is the Indian drum, and then we had a bass player at the back.
Oh yeah.
And then we had one of our friends Joginder who did the violin.
No way.
And it was amazing. Like it's the Sikh traditional music that with spoken like sung in the hymns, and it's just a new vibe to it. Like with the guitar, like the whole sangat, everyone that attended, all the guests loved it. They were like, "This is like an amazing wedding. It's the first time we've seen a guitar and a tabla," and it was just so engaging. So just want to do a massive shout out to Kiratan is their name. We'll drop a link in the comments below, so have a look and check them out. They do some amazing they've got some amazing recordings out there, albums as well. And also Minta, his kids are also singing as well, I remember.
It comes in the family.
It's just amazing. What an I mean, this is what I mean. What an amazing family to be born into. And then you've had an amazing family that you're born into, and you still have an amazing career. Do you feel that injected that career like into like film and TV?
It just helps each other. So like when I bump into one of my nieces, and she's a game developer.
Oh wow!
But she not only does game developing, but she does the music to the.
Oh really?
She composes the music.
Composes the music to it. Wow,
insane!
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's uplifting for me. It's motivating for me.
Yeah.
To see someone who's so young, to do it, and I'm thinking, okay, now, to do something, So that gives me the lift as well. Lift each other.
Yeah. That's a really valuable point. Actually, that's a really good teaching actually for people to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it doesn't matter about like, oh, you're older, this and that. You're looking at the younger generation in your family who's inspiring you, and you've inspired them. That's fantastic. And the idea of actually this podcast is the journey what I wanted to take you guys on is to learn from these amazing creatives and entrepreneurs where they've like gone through all the hardship to get to where they want to, and then they've inspired the younger generation. And that's what we kind of want to do here. We want to inspire you guys to be like, okay, if I don't really fit this mold of like being a doctor or a lawyer or like an accountant, and I know it sounds boring, but they're not. They're incredible professions to have and to follow. But if you're someone a little bit creative and you're like, I've got something else in me, I want to do something different. In today's day and age, there's so many opportunities now. It was probably a lot harder back in your day, would you say?
It was extremely hard back in our days. But now, I would say in the last several years, it's become kind of more
accessible.
That's it. Parents are standing there with open arms saying, okay, tell us what we got.
Yeah.
They're taking them to not just dance classes or whatever, like, after school or something, but even music toll classes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's amazing.
So they're like, it's not just about like the maths and English and having to tutor. It's like actually creative topics,
tutor
music.
Time is there.
Yeah.
But then you have the creative side as well.
That's fantastic. And I think that's actually a testament to like just people like yourself who've actually broken the mold. Like 2008 that's quite a while ago now. We're looking at sort of 14 years. And so that was a key moment to be, exploding on the national TV at that point, and then going viral and traveling the world and, dancing to millions of people. That like I feel like opened the doors for a lot of people out there to like, pursue a career in that already, to be fair.
All I did was I put my head down and just carried on. Yeah. It was, I mean, when things used to get too much, somebody would come along. It was a weird kind of thing. When the going gets tough, something would happen. I'd get a comment or somebody would come up to me and say, "You're doing really good.
Wow.
Well done," and I'd lift up again.
It's amazing. Do you believe that's that spiritually? That's like a Rab saying, helping you out in that point,
Definitely.
looking out for you.
Yeah, he had my back.
That's amazing.
He had my back, definitely.
And like you said, like it sounds like that, you know, going in these creative industries and pursuing what you love, it's not an easy ride.
See, being a normal looking person, I'm not saying we're abnormal in any way, but having a pug, a dari,
We're quite unique.
yeah, that would have to fit into a certain way on in front of a screen.
Okay.
That's why when people used to see me walk on, they'd think, "Oh, what the hell's he doing?"
It's a cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when I used to rip open my coat, that was it.
Yeah. Wow.
It was to catch them off guard as well.
Yeah. It's done millions of people like
Yeah.
across the globe.
I mean, when we went on Oprah.
Oh, you guys went featured on Oprah?
Yeah.
Wow.
When we went on Oprah, she wasn't told about us as well.
Okay.
It was just.
Did you perform on Oprah's as well as talk to her?
Yeah.
Wow.
But again, she was just, "Oh my God, fun."
Yeah. Someone get this guy janitor out of here, like, and he's like this at the start.
But it's just some of the places we've performed. It's been insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Some good memories there.
Yeah, amazing.
Fantastic. And like, so I guess what I want to ask is that with like the trials and tribulations that you faced in following the pursuit of happiness and doing what you love doing, how did you get through them? How did you survive through them periods of time?
Honestly, all I did was just never gave up. If somebody made a negative comment on a negative action, anything like that, a negative paragraph in a comment or whatever like that, I used to read it and go, "Huh." It would get to me. Sometimes it would get to me. Out of say 400 or 500 comments, "Oh, you're great. You guys are amazing. You guys are wonderful. You're good. Oh, you're my favorite. You're my favorite." And then somebody will be like, "Oh, them two are really crap."
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? You're like, that would sometimes stick out in your head.
Yeah.
One negative comment can do that.
Yeah, yeah. Out of like hundreds of great comments.
Yeah. But you literally have to rise above. You got to keep moving on.
Yeah.
You got to keep moving on.
That's amazing. Because I think that's where people probably would decide to give up and just stop, isn't it?
Happens so much. After 10 auditions, they're like, "Oh, sod this. This is too much.
Yeah, yeah.
We're just getting no's.
Yeah.
We're just getting rejected. Negative comments. Forget this."
They probably don't realize actually it probably take about 20, 30, maybe 100 auditions to get that one job, isn't it?
Your time will come.
Yeah.
Just never give up. That's
Never give up.
biggest thing. I used to stand there in Dixon's serving all these stars, these supporting artists.
Oh,
and
of course.
stars.
Yeah.
And I'll say, "Any advice for an upcoming actor?" And they go, "Never give up."
Wow.
They would say to me, "Never give up."
That's amazing advice.
Honestly, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
I think that's fantastic, Madhu. I think like hopefully you guys who are listening, if you do want to pursue a career like in the creative industries or like, you know, film and actor or TV or music, like anything creative, even online or as an entrepreneur, is never give up, is what Madhu's saying.
Find something you love. Don't just do something because so-and-so's doing it. Find something you love and you know you're going to get better and better and better at it. So, yeah, find something you love and just never give up.
And then, so with family being probably the first hurdle, would you say, like to kind of get over of like they might not accept it? They might be more accepting nowadays, obviously, because of the way the space and online has changed and creativity and everything. But what did you find as the biggest hurdle when you was kind of going through all this?
I thought it was my bug.
Oh, really?
My image. There's like, no, tell him to go and stand to one side.
Wow. Did they say that? Did you experience
I
it?
had it a few times, yeah.
Wow.
Okay, sorry, this is not for you. Straight out.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm like, but you haven't seen me audition. They go, it's okay. Even on dance stuff as well.
And dancing.
Before they
and
could
stuff.
even see me dance, they go, no, you don't. Sorry.
And how did that make you feel? Like,
Honestly, as I said, I just had to brush it off.
yeah.
I just never gave up. Then I just found that track by Tiger Star. Big up Tiger Star.
Big up Tiger Star. Yeah. OGs.
Found that music. And the rest is history.
Wow. So actually, it all seems like almost music kept you going by the sounds of it.
Music does.
And that was kind of linked to your past of like growing up as well. So it sounds like music and like the spirituality that you had growing up, like really like helped pulled you through the sort of the low times. Because obviously it wasn't always lows. Like you had like some amazing moments. But I think the reality is when you do anything you're trying to work hard for, there's always going to be the low times, and you got through that. So
yeah, you just gotta literally, you gotta be tough. You gotta have thick skin to be in this industry, and everyone has thick skin. Everyone can do it.
it probably matters about how much you want it, isn't it?
It's sometimes you're gonna have 100 comments which are really nice. As I said, just that one comment can mess you up.
Yeah.
So it's okay, fine. You don't like me, that's cool.
Mm. It's not for you. It's fine.
Yeah. I didn't know you had bad taste.
Yeah. Well, I think it's amazing. You've definitely inspiration to many out there. You've obviously gone through the career of dancing, acting. So like, what's next on the radar for Madhu?
I'm just gonna pursue the acting.
Pursue the acting.
No, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
I'm gonna carry on. Keep getting turned down. I'm getting turned down for background roles, but I'm not going to give up. Never going to give up.
So it's amazing advice. Amazing advice from Madhu Singh here. So Madhu, like obviously Britain's Got Talent was an amazing part of your life. Like is a big chunk of what you've been like going through in terms of like your creativity and living your dream. How was it like meeting like, you know, Ant and Dec, Piers Morgan and Simon Cowell, like being on stage, like what was going through your mind?
It was the most surreal experience. Everything just happened straight away. When I went there, I was like, oh, it'll be nice to do Britain's Got Talent. Did Britain's Got Talent? Oh, it'd be nice to get through to the semi-finals. Got through to the semi-finals. It'd be nice to be in the finals. Got through to the finals.
Wow.
It'd be nice to win. Nearly.
Just so close.
Nearly.
So close.
But we didn't go in there thinking, no, we have to win. We have to win.
Yeah.
We just took it as it came.
Okay.
Thoroughly enjoyed my experience. When in the same night, they handed us a sheet of paper saying that it's 50 shows. And we said, oh.
50
okay.
shows. Wow.
And then they said, we've got a meeting with you tomorrow. Came back the next day and they said, where's that piece of paper? I took it. And they go, here. It's 150 shows.
150 shows. That's
I went, okay. It was just crazy.
That's insane.
It was just, the only way I can describe it is it's an emotional roller coaster ride.
Okay.
Tick, 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 tick. And he gets to the top and then, but yeah, I wouldn't change it for anything.
Yeah. How was it with like Ant and Dec and
Ant and Dec, what you see is what you get.
really?
Two of the loveliest people ever. The judges were really sweet. Piers Morgan was such a lovely guy. Amanda was so sweet. She's an angel. And then Simon, hey,
yeah.
Simon is amazing. Simon Cowell. But Ant and Dec, literally, they're just they made us relaxed.
Yeah.
And that was one of the main things. They weren't kind of being type of divas or anything like that, even though they have every right.
Yeah.
But they were brilliant.
Wow.
They were brilliant.
Because that probably make the show, like, I know now people might not see like Britain's Got Talent as so big, but back then, like
It's
20, 10
ridiculous.
to 20 years ago, it was enormous. Like it was really kicking off and doing really, really well.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that have come out of it now that have been successful. Diversity, Paul Potts,
Mm.
um, uh, just to name but a few. Um, we toured for now 13, 14 years.
Yeah, it's
It's
insane.
crazy. Just from a 2 minute routine.
Yeah, because the same routine. So you just you carried that going throughout.
Everything that our show got bigger and bigger and bigger. So we added more stuff into it.
Wow, that's insane. And then, so if anyone wants to apply to this, would you recommend them going through that application process?
If you've got the talent, why hide it? Simple.
Mm,
Go online, apply, get on there, and show them what you're made of.
that's amazing.
Show them what you're made of.
Show them what you're made of. That's great. And I think, what about like with the online space as well? Like now, I mean, it's almost ingrained in our lives, like social media, like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all this sort of stuff. Like, I mean, sort of 20 years ago, we didn't really have it as much.
No.
But like now, do you feel like that's a good way to maybe, I don't know, like raise your profile, like do stuff online?
Mate, at least 70-80% of those people on social media have absolute zero talent. They've got the numbers.
Yeah.
People want to see them. They're like, oh, what are they doing?
Audience.
When we were doing ours, we had to hard graft
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But if you've got, as I said, if you've got the talent, showcase it. Go on to these. I would go on to Britain's Got Talent. Why not?
Mm.
You know what I mean? They're amazing programs.
Mm.
And if you're good, if you're talented, you're gonna go far.
Did you get any like feedback from there, like any advice when you were there from like the other contestants or
Well,
like the judges?
We did get feedback. We got we had like a meeting saying, look, it's gonna get a bit crazy now, and you just be ready for this ride.
Really?
And we were like, what are they talking about? Oh, and then-
Yeah. And is it as insane as they said?
It is.
Wow.
It's like in a month, maybe we had maybe 2 or 3 days off.
Wow.
For the first year. It was crazy.
Do you think it's still like people see the same sort of success now as you sort of did back then, or is it kind of, do you think it's changed a little bit?
You know what? If you're talented, you could have the same success as us, if not more.
Mm.
Your talent should speak for itself.
Mm.
You don't need to say, "Oh, I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I'm an actor." Let your work speak for itself.
That's a great piece of advice, actually. And I think it's like a really key thing that you said as well, like probably back then, and it sort of reminds me of my parents' generation as well. It's like they grafted, like you had to work for it.
Oh God!
And it seems like now, like you said, people will do some silly stuff online, and before you know it, they've got a mad audience.
You'd ring up and say, "Can I have an application form, please?"
Mm.
They'd send it through the post.
With the post, oh gosh.
You'd write it all in and you send it back.
Yeah.
Now it's ding, ding, ding. You know what? Oh, yeah, I've just done it.
Yeah. Here's my TikTok profile. Wow. And so do you see yourself doing any more sort of socials, anything like that? Or do you prefer being a bit more like...
Social media was a bit crazy for me. But then about a year ago, my accounts got hacked.
Oh, really?
So I lost everything.
Oh, dear.
So if there is anybody who can get my email address back, please get in touch.
Oh, that's insane.
So, you know, when you have to start from the beginning again, it's just thinking.
Starting from scratch again almost, feels like. But you seem quite content with like the stuff that you're doing now with like EastEnders. Like it feels like it's kind of like you can just enjoy it. You can go do your thing, not too much hassle, stress, and then come back and then crack on with your life. How is that?
As I said, doing EastEnders is, you know, when you have something which is stable.
Yeah.
And everyone knows each other on there.
Yeah.
The rest of the market traders, they're amazing.
Yeah.
It says they're amazing. The crew, the cast, really friendly, really sweet.
Do you ever get like a chance into like, would you ever like to write a bit of storyline for it and maybe like bring in some
Storyline. I'd give me some dialogue.
yeah.
Give me some dialogue.
Yeah, producers listening to
Can I have a
this.
chip butty, please?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Come
all it
on.
was. That's all it is. Yeah. Latte. Can't get latte
You
here.
don't get lattes there, mate.
Just be coffee and
Get
milk.
coffee, mate.
Yeah,
2
cup
sugars.
tea. And so like being in like TV and being like getting also like famous and having this success, how's it been like in terms of like for sort of like romance and love life? Guess all the ladies out there are probably
No
waiting to
romance.
find out.
No, nothing. I think I've dedicated most of my life to entertaining the world. And I think I'm going to continue.
Yeah.
If something happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. But I am single. Don't know if I want to mingle.
Well, guys, we'll leave Madhu's Instagram profile down below if you want to slide into his DMs.
3 pictures.
Guys, sorry for the interruption. Just a quick reminder to subscribe and turn on all bell notifications so that you can watch this podcast and other future podcasts when they're coming out. And please comment below. Let me know what you think of it, what we could do better, anything that you liked, and then we can just do better for you next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of the podcast. Let's get back to it. So I want to really ask you actually, Madhu. So like what is success to you? Because like some people seek wealth, some people seek fame, some people. What is success? And have you?
Success for me is just getting the work and doing it. That's success for me. No, nothing financial. Financial is a bonus. But for me, being on a set, or next week you're in doing something else, the week after you're doing a month over here, and like that's for me. That's personal success. That's what gives me a buzz. That I'm on a film set.
That's what really fulfills. Like actually, yeah. Because actually, if you let's just say didn't have the money and you just did this for love, is this what you would like just enjoy doing?
Totally.
And is that why you say then sort of just actually it's just do something you love, because then a byproduct by what you said is kind of like finances and stuff like start to
Finances, sadly, are the thing that makes the world go round. You need that to survive. But if we didn't have anything like that, oh man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough one, but it's going to be so rewarding. As I said, being on a film set. I just did something two months ago in Leavesden Studio, Warner Brothers. And then there was a plaque on the side of the studio. And I looked and it said, Harry Potter.
Wow.
It was filmed inside here. Wonder Woman.
That's a bit political at the moment, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's a bit political at the moment, isn't it? So, Madhu, so like with all this like success and the trials and tribulations that you've seen, how has like spirituality and Sikhi for you been a part of your journey?
So I remember being extremely busy with Britain's Got Talent. Then we had a Sikh camp.
Yes.
And I'd finished doing a show about 2-3 in the morning. And I'd come back and I'd jump over the fence.
Yeah.
Just to get back into the school.
Oh.
It was crazy. That's what kept me.
Kept you humble.
Yeah. Kept me down. Kept me grounded. Because I'd start the prayers at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I just walked in from a show. And I'd sit there in the back. I started doing my prayers. It was amazing.
Amazing.
And that used to just.
So one of my first experiences of you and meeting you actually was at one of the camps, and it was probably one of the best camps I'd ever been to, and that's partly because you made it really funny. Like you was a host, I think, for one of them, and it was like I was going through a tough time myself, and then like we were all searching, and then come to a camp and just have this amazing like week of like it was humor. But then you've had spirituality and like prayers and meditation, Like it was insane, and the community, the people, still friends with a lot of them. We're like kind of a big community. We're kind of inside of, aren't we?
I remember that Sikh camp, children's one, and I think it was Ramta who turned around to me and said, "You're going to be the host." And I went, "What?" And I said, "No, no, 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 no. I can't do the host."
Yeah.
What do I know about hosting?
Yeah.
No, no, no. You're going to be the host. And I said, "But no, no, no. Hold on. Get somebody else." They go, "Okay, bye." And they walked off, and I was like, gave me the mic, and I had to just improvise, literally. And I tried my best. The one thing I always wanted was to make everybody feel relaxed. Don't think, oh, like who's there? What's there? Where are we? What are we doing? Chill. Because I used to have so much fun doing the Sikh camps. I remember doing the Sikh camp, being a part of the students. And the following year, they made me a bloody host. And I was like,
oh, right. Was it the next year?
yeah.
Because they usually get like team leaders for the next year and stuff, but
No, mine, I just,
straight into hosting.
but it was,
And you wouldn't be able to tell, because I walked in there and it was just my like first experience, and it was just pure jokes, because you're like, obviously you're going through stuff yourself, and then you're like, okay, you know, spiritual stuff, it kind of you know, it's discipline and whatnot, but then you've got someone who's like having banter with the crowd, with the like attendees, and with the other hosts. It just really lightened the mood. I definitely made people feel relaxed and happy, I feel, and I think it really gave a great experience for those who attended that year, because I remember going the following year and it was still great, it was good. Yeah. But it just didn't have that same little element that, you know, of Madhu's touch.
I'm not funny, I'm just funny looking.
That's probably why we all laughed. But no, it was really amazing. And how's that, did that journey play out? Did that, like,
I mean, as I said, I would do anything for the Sikh camp thing. And I would love for it to happen again. And I would not shy away from being. I remember walking in after Britain's Got Talent, and as I was walking into the darbar, the kids were sitting there, and one of the main uncles was like, "Oh, I go. Oh, look, everybody, it's the Britain's Got Talent guy."
oh really?
And I was like, "Oh, God."
Oh man, yeah.
And it was like,
Yeah. Because in Darbar, like, so that's kind of the place where we have our scripts, which is Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and so they take center stage effectively, and so anyone else we're just on the same like lower level compared to the Guru and which are the scriptures, and so that must have been a bit awkward for you, because you're like,
it was awkward, but
don't
it
focus
was,
on
it was
me.
sweet. They meant well, but it was just so unexpected. I'm like, and then if I'm sitting there, and everyone's like. I'm like, okay, look at the front.
Yeah.
Look at the front.
Good looking. Because it was amazing where you had like, because it was the kids, like the sort of really like sort of like younger kids camp first, wasn't it? And then sort of like the older one, plus 16 plus, I think, or 18 plus afterwards. But everyone I spoke to said like the kids one was just like so amazing, just so like innocent, and just everyone just like, it was just really fun. Like everyone had a really great time.
Yeah, no, they were they're extremely well behaved. They all wanted to have their fun. Parents who were a bit skeptical about leaving their children there for a week, they came and stayed as well. And you know what? They loved it. They absolutely loved it.
I think that's great, because as a parent myself, like you'd be like, actually you want to go somewhere, because you don't know nowadays as well, for trust wise, you want to make sure you trust in what's going on. Absolutely. And to go there and experience the camp and enjoy, like learn, I'm guessing they like take away a lot to learn about the faith, and how to live. But do you still connect with like your faith? Are you still, is faith a big part of your life?
Faith is, the thing is with faith, when the more you grow older, I believe, faith will always keep on challenging you. Your things will happen in your life where you'd think twice, hold on, why is this happening to me? What have I done? So it'll always be challenging you. It'll always you'll always question it, but you just gotta stay strong in it. That's all. Stay strong. Yeah.
Amazing. No, Stacey, I think you've really given some great wisdom today in terms of like, follow what you love doing. I think they're the key takeaways of follow what you love doing, never give up, and stay strong. Faith will keep you going. Good now,
So you'll always question your faith. Yep. You'll always question your faith when things don't go right in your life. And I'll give you an example. About a year ago, I was diagnosed with kidney failure, and it made a big difference in my life. So now I'm on dialysis 3 times a week.
Wow. Is that both kidneys then? So both kidneys had failed effectively?
Yeah. That was due to diabetes.
Okay.
It made me question my faith. I'm like, why? Why me? What have I done wrong? But it was just, I have to stay strong. It was my faith saying, stay strong in your head, in your heart, and you'll get through this. And that's what keeps me going. Doing dialysis 3 times a week, that means I can't film for a full week, which is a shame. But I'm going to get through it.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to get through it.
That's amazing. I mean, that must have been really hard when you found that out. Like,
yeah. It's just out of the blue. Like, shortness of breath. Next thing you know, they said, "Oh, you'll need a kidney."
So what actually happened then? So did you talk us through the events of what happened when you found out?
I was just driving and I found it difficult to breathe.
Okay.
I was like, "What's going on here?" There was a roundabout when I was on the way to the cinema.
As you do.
And I said, if I go straight, I'm going to have to deal with it while I'm watching a movie, or I turn the car around and come back home. I don't know what made me do it. I turned the car around, drove back home. As I was driving home, still breathing heavily, I rang the ambulance and said, "Come and get me." They said, "It's going to be 30 minutes." And I went, "Whoa."
Yeah.
And I went, "No."
It's a long time.
"Please." Went back home. I sat there. About 10 minutes later, they turned up.
Okay.
Got my stuff together, left. They put oxygen on me. I started to feel better. But then it was just like, we're going to keep him for a few nights.
So they took you to hospital?
I've never done that in my life.
Yeah.
Never spent a night. I was gone to visit somebody, but never spent a night. I ended up staying for 2 weeks.
Whoa.
But Hillingdon did all the tests. Then they transferred me to Hammersmith.
Okay.
And then Hammersmith were the ones who did the more tests and then said, "Okay, yeah, you've got low kidney function."
How was it hearing that from?
It was devastating. I just thought, why me? I kept questioning Rab, why Guru? So why? And all I kept, the vibe that I was getting back was, "Don't worry, you'll be fine. You'll be fine."
Yeah. And so, like, you've got low kidney function on both kidneys and you're getting dialysis 3 times a week. What's the process of like kidney transplant or going on a waiting list? Like,
it takes about a year to 2 years to get onto the list.
Just on the waiting list?
They test your heart, your lungs, other body parts, whatever, just to make sure that you don't go into a theatre and something happens. So they just go, "Is he fit enough to have an operation?"
Mm-hmm.
And once that happens, you get on. Once you're on a waiting list. And that waiting list just goes down and down and down and down.
A year to 2 years just for the waiting list?
Unless somebody turns up to you and says, "Hey, I'd like to donate my kidney to you."
is there like a specific sort of, I don't know too much medically, but like, is there specific kidneys out there like that a donor has to have, or could it be any kidney from any background or any?
Obviously, the blood type has got to match the
Okay.
skin tissue, whatever. But once they match, that's it.
Guys, I think this is like really serious. Like Madhu's gone through like with this whole low kidney function and almost kidney failure, having to go dialysis 3 times a week. If there is anyone out there that knows of anyone who wants to donate a kidney and or knows a process or any doctors to speed up the process, I think me especially and Madhu will be grateful like to get in touch with us. There'll be an email address down below. If you do have any like questions or you can help in any way, I think like the audience and the community that we got are amazing. And I think someone's going to be out there to help out, and I think there definitely will be. So, guys, please reach out if there's anything that you can help with. I think Madhu would appreciate that, and we need to see more of him on screen. So,
I just want my life back.
yeah,
But I know I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it.
yeah. There's that positive attitude. Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will happen. Yeah. Because there's got to be a lot more acting out there in you to do.
Oh,
right?
yeah. So much.
What's like the dream for you? Like, what would be the ideal? Like, if there's anything that you could like obviously a lot of your dreams have come true to like dancing on stage and lots of people, acting. But what's like the ideal? What would be like the creme de la creme of like, wow, that's it.
The red carpet.
Yeah.
Oscars.
Wow.
That's it. I just want to stand there on the Oscars and give my speech. That would be an amazing feeling. That would be an amazing achievement for me. Yeah. Sardar stood there.
Yeah.
That would be amazing, yeah.
How much would
Oscars red carpet.
How much would it mean to you? And
oh, the world. The world.
Amazing. Well, I'm sure we're going to see it one day, Madhu. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you to Madhu Singh taking the time out.
Thank you for having me, man.
To come in. Like, it's been you're very welcome, and hopefully we can maybe catch up on another podcast and talk about more things in detail. Yeah. And if you think we could do a little double act, and talk about films and superstition, wasn't it, Madhu?
Oh, loads of other stuff. Supernatural.
That'll be a cool one. Yeah. I think we should do it. I think Muds.
If I wasn't an entertainer, I'd be a paranormal investigator.
Oh. That's quality.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Just a fascination.
You watched too much of like Strange But True growing up. Do you remember that program?
Oh, my God, yeah.
That was jokes, wasn't it? Like when you see it and they go to like a little castle and they'll be like, oh, there's these noises and movements, and they put a camera in, a guy stays overnight and they see like these things in the camera.
No, I'd love that. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't stay there by myself. There'd be 2 of us at least. 2 or 3 of us.
Should we do it? Should we do like start that back up? It's like a Strange But True superstition. I think that'd be good. Cool, guys. Need a team of you to help set this up if we can, if you're interested. But Madhu, any last words for the audience out there who want to like pursue a career like yourself, get into acting, dancing, music, film, or even start a business? What kind of wise words would you say to them?
As I said, if you are truly talented out there, go for it. Go and put yourself on stage. Just one thing is, you're going to get 1,000 people to turn around and say no. There's going to be one hand who's going to go, I'll hold your hand. Never, ever, ever give up. Do what you love. Do what you love, and you will never work another day in your life again. Ever. Trust me. Never give up.
Fantastic. I think they're really wise words from Madhu Singh, who's joined us here today. Amazing Sikh entertainer who's entertained millions across the world with his dancing, with his acting, and there's a lot more to come, guys. So, guys, everyone, thank you so much to Madhu Singh for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for tuning in. And guys, just to finish off, don't forget to subscribe, turn on all bell notifications, and like this video. We want the algorithm to see that the people are enjoying this sort of content. Leave us some feedback below in the comments. Just let us know how we did, what you thought of the content, what we could do better, any guests that you think we should get on for next time. I really appreciate that. Madhu, any words from you? Guys, take care and see you soon. Bye now. Thanks, Madhu.